Hi, I'm Keith with Champion Greens. We're here at Wanda Springs today doing some deep tine aerifying. We're going to do some filming. You can see what the XF6 Wiedemann machine does and what Champion Greens can do for you. What you're seeing is a 1/2 inch tine being used. We've got the heave set at about 15 degrees, which puts the angle of entry a little more on an angle, and it gives you a little better heave. We can make it more aggressive, and we've done that on tees and some fairways, but for the most part, that's about probably as aggressive as you want to go on a green. It gives you a really good heave without any disruption on top. We have a needle tine. You can use that when you want a little less disruption, maybe in the middle of the summer, or when you have a little more, say, play at the time of the aerifying. We can also, for fairways or tees, use the 3/4 solid. It puts a bigger hole in. It's something that we'll do, again, not on a green, but on fairways or tees. In addition to the solid tines, we have the coring tines. We have them from a 1/2 inch all the way up to 1 inch. The diagram you're looking at also helps illustrate the advantage that the Wiedemann adjustable cam heave has. Other conventional heaves use the forward motion of the tractor. It results in a tipping action of the tine, kind of slotting the hole, and it has less decompaction and a little more surface disruption. Here's an example of a cut hole, and from here you can see the difference in the XF6. We have the tine will go in on a stroke. At the bottom of the stroke, the cam will kick the tine out. It'll reset and come straight back out. What this does for you is it gets a real good fracture down at the bottom where you need the decompaction, but it leaves very minimal disturbance of the turf. It allows the turf to heal faster, and it leaves your golf course in a condition where you can just roll it a little bit or not even, and the golfer can play without minimal disruptions. But it still gets you an ideal decompaction down at the bottom subsurface where you really need it, and let those roots and all the water get down at the bottom. Here are some pictures taken at Quickwioc Golf Course in Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin in 2003, our first year in business. The aerifying was done mid-October, and the pictures were taken 1 week later. We used the 1/2 inch solid tines, and we set the heave or the pivot angle at 15 degrees, and top dressing was applied thereafter. As you can see, the pictures show that the greens healed over real nicely, even in October. Here we got an example where we have some new turf that was put in. This sod was laid 4 days ago. Got a little sod over there that was laid 5 days ago. And with the Wiedemann machine, even with the shallow roots that they have, it doesn't cause a problem where we lift the turf or anything. So our machine is real non-disruptive to the turf. One of the advantages to using an experienced operator is you've got somebody who's been to hundreds of golf courses and greens and tees in all different ways. And the experienced operator is going to be able to look at a green, he's going to be able to say, I need to approach it at this angle, and worry about this end of it or the sand trap or some other obstacle where we got to turn around, because a lot of your time is spent turning around. So when you have an experienced operator, you're not going to have to worry about someone backing into something, and you get the green done in much faster pace. On average, we can do 18 greens that are average size with average obstacles, 6 to 7 hours. If they're a little bigger or they have some unusual obstacles around, it might take 8. But for the most part, when you got a really experienced operator, you can make really short work of the aerifying process and get your golfers back out there playing as soon as possible.
I'm John from Champion Greens Sales and Service. I've been doing aerifying since 2002. I am experienced at this quite a bit. I used to be a sales rep for Wiedemann North America as a national sales account rep. and seen quite a bit of different applications.
Hi, this is Mark. He's at Wander Springs Golf Course here in Wayside. And Mark, I just want to thank you for your business. We really appreciate it. We don't take it lightly. And thanks for doing business with us. And if you don't mind, if you could tell the viewers what type of advantages you might find that you have with using our service.
Okay. Yeah, we did it with someone from our club being the operator, and now with Champion Greens, they have the operator with the machine, and he's very good on the machine because he does so many greens a year, and it's quicker than the other machine we had. So, you know, those are two advantages I think of it. And like I said, he's very cautious on the golf course, which is very important because you don't want to, you know, have problems. And you know, the job it does, the greens are fine afterward. Just roll them and they're playable.
So in other words, you're just letting the play right on after we're done. You're just going to let the just go ahead and play.
Now with our 27-hole setup, we get 9 holes done. We get out there, sand them, roll them, and then we open that 9 up and we go on to the next 9. So it's just the way we do it here, and you know, they're not perfect, but they are very playable.
So the golfers really don't have any negative comments when they come back, like you do when you're pulling a core.
It's definitely not like pulling a core, because you know, when you pull a core, it's a bigger hole, and it interrupts the putting. It may, you know, some people are going to say it does, but it's really not bad.
So when you're using these half-inch tines, we're doing this about once a year, and do you find that you have to pull cores as often?
Well, we used to do the coring twice a year, and pulling the cores and that. Now we only do it once because we do the deep tining. And you know, I think we're getting benefits of the deep tining, getting down 7-8 inches, and you know, where your own coring machine, you're only getting 3 inches down. So you know, you're getting 2 different layers taken care of.
So when you're pulling cups on, say later in the season after we've done the deep tine aerifying, do you notice a difference in the subsoil? Do you notice that the roots are growing deeper or anything?
On several occasions, you'll do a cup, and at the bottom of the cup, which is about 6 inches down, you'll see a flue where there's roots in there, and that's the only thing that can be from is the deep tining. So yeah, we notice that.
Really notice a difference? Well, thanks, Mark. We really appreciate your business.
Yep.
And,
Thanks. We appreciate it.
And we wish you success here at Wander Springs. Thanks for watching our video clip. I hope it answered some questions for you, but maybe you have some other questions. Feel free to give myself or John a call to the number below, or you can visit us on the web at www.championgreens.net.